Siberia is a vast region of northern Russia, but with a head count of 3 humans per square kilometre, is sparsely populated and much of it is still unexplored. Here are some of its mysteries revealed over recent times. Number 5. Potomsky Crater. In 1949, geologist Vadim Kolpakov travelled to Siberia to investigate the Potomsky Crater, known by locals as the Fire Eagle Nest. As Kolpakov ventured deep into virtually uncharted territory, the traditional Yakut residents warned him not to continue, as there was an evil place deep in the forest that even the animals avoided, where people would start to feel ill and sometimes even disappear without a trace. The giant crater, he discovered, was the size of a 25-story building, made of shattered limestone blocks and rearing up out of the trees. While resembling a volcano mouth, its origin, estimated at relatively recently, some 300 years ago, has never been explained. Strangely, the trees surrounding it seem to have experienced a period of accelerated growths, similar to that caused by radiation as seen in the forests around Chernobyl. There have since been many theories as to how it was created. It is now known not to be a crashed meteorite site, a dormant volcano, or formed by a natural gas outbreak. Many believe that there is a UFO buried deep beneath the crater, while geophysicists from the St. Petersburg Mining University had declared it endogenetic in nature, a term which curiously suggests a life form. In 2005, an expedition again set out to find some answers until tragedy struck. The leader of the expedition suffered a fatal heart attack within just a few kilometres of the site. The local residents insisted that it was the evil crater that caused his passing. Number 4. Permafrost Puppy. A small black puppy found preserved in permafrost in Tumat in 2015 may have been an ancient pet. The Pleistocene creature's body remained frozen for 14,300 years and has trapped valuable RNA or ribonucleic acid to enable groundbreaking evolutionary research. RNA, unlike DNA, is usually short-lived, but samples taken from the little canine are the oldest ever sequenced by about 13,000 years. The tissue sampled matched RNA from modern wolves and dogs, suggesting that it may have been a partially domesticated wolf or wolf-like creature. Wolves were domesticated by humans about 15,000 years ago, and wolf puppies from the wild have been found to instinctively play fetch with humans. It is highly possible that this unfortunate puppy was someone's pet. Number 3. Siberian Atlantis. An ancient cemetery in the remote region of Tuva is eerily exposed from its underwater location, usually 50 metres below the surface, only once a year. It contains over 100 undisturbed burial sites, dating from the Bronze Age to the reign of Genghis Khan, which reveal a utopian civilization. The precious archaeological dig is now situated at the bottom of the so-called Saiyan Sea, an artificial reservoir constructed upstream of a dam which houses Russia's biggest power plant. Scientists can only work in the area from mid-May to the end of June, with their work daily disrupted by water infiltrating graves on seashores and the reservoir bed. However, they have uncovered the remnants of the vibrant Hun civilization, including a 2,000-year-old mummified sleeping beauty. Laid to rest in a rectangular stone crypt, she is thought to have been an ancient leather designer, buried with her tools of trade as well as finely crafted possessions of silk, engraved stones and gems. So far, over 140 graves have been identified at this location, but archaeologists are racing against time to uncover their revelations before water damage destroys this unique site. Number 2. Denisova Cave. The finger bone of a woman who lived 100,000 years ago, found in the Denisova Cave, is hoped to reveal the secrets of Siberia's so-called Ghost Clan. The woman was discovered to be the first generation offspring of a Neanderthal woman with a Denisovan man. DNA traces of the ancient Denisovan population are found in modern humans, and scientists are fascinated by the mysterious legacy. The remote Denisova Cave at the foot of the Altai Mountains is named after an 18th century herder, who legend says lived as a hermit there. Since its discovery, more human bone fragments have been found in the cave, and scientists have honed in on the tranquil river valley where it is located. It is shown that over the millennia, all the human groups, including Homo erectus, have overlapped and intermingled in the cave. Number 1. Tunguska Explosion. In 1908, in Siberia's remote stony Tunguska region, a gigantic meteor explosion occurred with the power of 185 Hiroshima bombs. Shockwaves travelled around the world twice, and Northern Hemisphere cities such as London, Paris, and New York experienced continuous sunsets for 48 hours. 80 million trees had their foliage instantaneously incinerated and were flattened in a radial pattern for 800 square miles around the blast epicenter. Thousands of reindeer perished, but curiously, no humans in any of the surrounding villages. The astonishing reality is that over 100 years later, no explanation for the massive cataclysm has been found by the scientific community, which has conducted exhaustive investigations into the phenomenon. Mysterious glass splinters have been found around the site, leading some to theorize the presence of an extraterrestrial craft, whether saving the Earth from a huge asteroid, coming to grief due to engine problems, or even trying to siphon up needed water from the large Lake Baikal nearby. Scientist and populist writer Isaac Asimov tacitly supported an extraterrestrial intervention as the cause of the disaster, and to date, no one has convincingly contradicted him.